So, Old School RuneScape just released the new cow boss, and while everyone else is going to go rush the quest and rush the boss as fast as possible to grind out that pet as fast as you can, what if you wanted to just experience it organically, read through the quest, and figure out what the boss was all about all on your own without guides and videos and such? Well, that's what we're going to do today. So before we get into the actual game, we're just going to do a quick read through of the news post drop. So, cow boss. If you can't see the image above, click here. All right. So, to gain access to the new cow boss, you first need to complete the quest, the Ides of Milk. So we got a new quest today. Northwest of Lombridge stands Cassius near the lake, a farmer fellow with a bucket of milk in his hand and a plan to build his own milk empire in his heart. You butter help this fellow get into the milk market in Lombridge to unlock the boss. Funny play on words. Now, this early game quest is free to play, perfect for budding adventurers to tackle through their journey in Lombridge, where they will first start exploring Gielinor. So, okay, in the quest rewards, we're going to get access to the quest boss. We're going to get a cowbell amulet, who knows what that does, and an XP lamp for 1000 XP in any combat skill, including prayer. Cool, very nice, like low-level character stuff. Now, you can get the cowbell amulet and the XP lamp by talking to Gilly Groats, who can be found inside the new cow farm in Lombridge. This is a handy teleport item landing you right into the iconic East Cow Pen. Okay, so it brings you to the East Cow Pen. Cool. Meaning you won't have to hoof it back to Lombridge. Charged with air runes, this will give early game players a nice new teleport that will make travel a little bit nicer. That's honestly pretty cool when you're like a brand new player, especially if you're an Iron Man. Yeah, that's really good. And it also lets you milk cows 1 tick quicker. Wow. Okay, cool. Sweet. So, looks like the cow boss is going to be located in the northeast corner of the kind of the classic Eastern Lombridge farm. Cool. After finishing the Ides of Milk, you'll be able to take on the cow boss, created for the sole purpose of a true low-level boss. This boss is designed so that it can be fought as early as your first few hours into your journey, unlike Scurious, where new players will have some work to do before getting into a proper feel for combat in Old School. Cow boss isn't too challenging, just make sure to stay light on your feet and watch your flank. Your life is at stake. Ha 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 ha. I've never laughed at puns. They're clever, but I'm not like, ho ho ho, hee hee hee, that's hilarious. But it's cool that they're sprinkling a little fun there. Okay, cow boss is also a repeatable boss, and it's free to play. Okay, great. So the rewards here, some T-bone steaks. I'm guessing those are just collectibles. And bottomless milk bucket. That's pretty funny. Oh, cow slippers. And a cow sign. Okay. Is that like a defender as well? What is... Oh, the muleta. That's the defender. Get the utter hand and give yourself a nice early game boost in melee strength. Okay, that's super cool. A nice, like, you don't have to go to the, the Warriors Guild to grind out your defenders. That's great. Cow slippers. Tradable, so I'm sure the price of these is going to be crazy right now. Very cool. You can get Beef the pet, so it's a cow pet. Very cool. And there's some combat achievements. Okay, well, let's just go see what this quest is all about. If you're wondering why there's music playing, it's because I'm already logged in. So my character, I know a lot of you follow me for my RuneScape 3 content as I journey through that game, basically not knowing anything about it. But I come as an old school guy. So this is kind of where my stats are sitting as an old school guy. And you would be shocked to know how very little PVM I do. I've barely bossed at all. We're talking like I've killed Kraken a bunch for Slayer, But I really haven't. I don't think I've even done a Scurious on this character. As crazy as that sounds. But I also feel like I'm kind of not alone as someone who just like really likes leveling up the stats. I really want to max the account, so bossing hasn't necessarily been on like the forefront of my mind. I've got some basic armor here. This isn't just basic, but this is like, I would say for my stats, people would be like, wow, that's pretty lame for your stats. Because if I was doing bossing, I probably could have got some other cool stuff. Granted, this isn't an Iron Man, so I just buy this stuff. I haven't grinded the perilous moons to get this. But anyway, this is just kind of a nice mid-high level setup. And we're going to use this. I'm going to guess that you can kill the cow best with melee. But it's also an early game boss, so it's probably super easy to kill. We're probably not going to need any potions or anything. Though I do wish I would have brought some combat potions. But that's okay. So let's go to the quest. Let's see what it's all about. I'm gonna read through it all. We're gonna really digest the new quest together. It's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna move my head over here on my camera just a little bit. Okay, I like that setup a little bit better. Okay, let's go ahead and find the start to the quest. I guess it's gonna follow this guy. It's so funny seeing like these guys in max gear, like infernal capes, you know, max combat. Everyone's just gonna do the new low-level cow quest. Let's talk to Cassius. You. Me? Yeah, you. Can I help you? Well, that depends. Do you like making money? Well, I'm not adverse to making money. And do you enjoy milk? I like soy milk. Cow milk? Kind of for baby cows. You're not a baby cow. Kind of wrecks your digestive system. There's a reason why you're lactose intolerant. Just saying. Milk? Milk. Yeah, I can't say I've thought much about it. Would you like to think more about it? Let's think more about it. What am I going to get from thinking more about milk? Profit. 10 to 15% performance depending. Well, how are we going to be making that profit? And who are you anyway? Yo, this music's a little loud. That's a little better. My name is Cassius, and I got carried away. But we're going to construct an empire of milk? Of milk. How do you intend to make an empire of milk? Well, so the first step is going to involve you doing a little research. Okay, right? You're going to cross the River Lum, find Gilly and Seth Groats, and learn about animal husbandry. Then you're going to cross back to this side of the river and tell me all about how they've made their animals so productive. It's a perfect plan. What use is it if I know everything and you don't? Couldn't I make my own milk empire with that information? If anything, I should be cutting you in at 10 to 15%. Hey, but I'm the one supplying the high quality milk here. Not to mention, my associate Brutus is already embedded in the Groats operation to work a different angle. That will prove most lucrative. Hey, right, I guess I'll go and see the Grotuses then. The Grotuses. Okay, so let's just head back over. Is there an agility shortcut to cross over? I don't think there is. I can't remember. All right, crossing the old bridge to the iconic cow farm, which is probably going to see an unbelievable amount of action today. Probably more action today than it's seen in general in the last maybe year. Let's talk to Gilly. Hey, I'm Gilly, the milkmaid. What can I do for you? Can you share what makes your cows so productive? Well, absolutely. The secret is happiness. Happiness? The cows make the best milk when they're happy, and to be honest, they make too much. I'm always glad that adventurers come by and help with milking them. Wouldn't be able to keep up otherwise. A nice nod to Cook's assistant, at least for Iron Men. That can't be everything, though, can it? Come to think of it, I'm sure my father keeps a few tricks up his sleeve. Why don't you go and ask him? That would be Seth, wouldn't it? It would be. I'm sure he'll be happy to share some information with you. I'll go and speak to him now, thank you. Oh, Gilly was so nice. She was being so sweet. Cool, let's go find Seth. I'm just kind of following the mass of max level guys. Look at these guys, dude. Oh man, these guys are ready to one-shot the boss. Is there not? Oh, this is where the boss is. Okay. So we need to find Seth. Where is Seth? Why can't I find him? Maybe he's not in the cow pen specifically. Maybe he's over here on the other side of the farm. Let's see. I think he's right there. Okay, because they own this whole farm area. First, I thought I was gonna need to look up on the wiki. Just kidding. We don't do that here. Well, what can I do for you? I was wondering if you could teach me a little about how you're so successful with your animals. You looking to get into the business, eh? Something along those lines. Well, always happy to help another budding farmer out. Great, so where do I start? Well, would always recommend me Groats Principles as your basics. Groats Principles? Aye, the first one is that happy animals make happy farmers. Second of me principles is to never take more than you need. Greed will stop you in your tracks. The last principle, never let the taxman know your earnings. Money should be spent on the animals. You found a way to get around the taxes? Yeah, a way or two. That's illegal, folks. Anyway, feel free to grab me book on the topic from the shelves over there. Okay, thank you for the help. Well, let's grab the book then from the shelves. Search the shelves. You find Seth's books of principles on the shelf. Great. Cool, let's go ahead and go back then to our guy. You know, the Groats are really nice people, but I think that's part of what the quest is trying to do, is they're trying to create that duality of like super greedy Cassius and then like the very heartfelt, caring, loving, like true farmers. So who's going to be successful in the long run? You know, the money-hungry guy or the kind people? Well, it's fantasy land in RuneScape, so obviously the kind people. But in real life, unfortunately, it's not really how it goes. You know what I mean? So, how did you get on? Well, I've learned a lot about how the Groats family care for their animals. They said the secret is happiness. Happiness? That can't be the only trick they use. Surely they found something else. Well, I have this book from Seth. He claims it's got the principles of animal husbandry in it, if that's of any use. Yeah, hand it here, quickly. Cassius snatches the book from your hands. Now this is most curious. The idea that a happy animal will do what you want is frankly absurd. What if they choose to not produce? Are you supposed to respect that? However, the writings on the system of taxation are fascinating. I couldn't imagine Seth was smart enough to put this together. Well, so do you think this is enough to start our own milk empire? No, not quite yet. First of all, you haven't tried our milk yet, have you? I don't think I have. Have you? You already have some milk? Yeah, how does he have milk if he's not raising the cows? Please don't tell me it's not... Don't look so worried. Here, have a try. Cassius hands you a milk sample to try. That is a suspicious-looking milk sample. Do we not agree? Drink milk sample. Ooh, that's... Oh, I got poisoned. That's not good milk. So, what do you think? The milk is fantastic, isn't it? It wasn't what I was expecting, certainly. Well, we're going to change the lactic landscape. Before we do, though, I have another task for you. Now what do you need? We need a permit. Shouldn't you have got a permit before making milk? See, the permit is to sell milk, not to make milk. That actually is that is an important distinction. Like, you can make whatever you want to at home, but you can't sell it unless you get, a permit. My dad makes hot sauce for fun. I learned that from him. Fine, where are we going to get this permit? Well, from the Duke of Lumbridge. Where else? You need to bring him our milk, and I'm sure he'll give us our permit without fuss. Oh boy. Are you sure having the Duke drink our milk is a good idea? Well, of course. Soon the whole of Lumbridge will be drinking our milk. Cassius hands you a milk sample. I don't want to drink the milk sample again. Okay, let's go ahead and head back to the castle then to talk to the Duke. So far, this has been a fairly enjoyable quest. Unlike a lot of the ambiguity and lack of any sort of guidance whatsoever from the very old school RuneScape quests, anytime they put out a new quest, they make it a lot more palatable to manage without a quest guide. Even though people are so used to defaulting straight to quest guides, it's nice that they make it doable without. And it's just like I'm experiencing in RuneScape 3. It's a lot more fun too. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to the Duke. Duke Horatio. Greetings, welcome to my castle. Hey, greetings, I came seeking a business permit. Oh, wonderful, what sort of business are you looking to start? I'm looking to get into the milk trade. Milk? Well, the Groats family still have their permit, and I can't start stepping on their toes. Well, if you just try this milk... Oh, I really couldn't possibly give you a permit without their approval. This is really their territory. Why not speak to Gilly Groats? She seems to handle the milk side of the business now. Maybe she'll get you set up under their permit. You're the Duke. Couldn't you just grant a permit? No, it's really quite important that you speak to Gilly about this. Aren't you the highest power in this land? Hey, don't go digging too deeply into that. Even I have some commitments that I have to keep to. Oh, interesting. But you're the Duke. You shouldn't need the approval of a business entity to grant a permit. Not to mention, can't they just refuse to have any competitors? Well, absolutely, but I'm sure that I'm sure you'll find they're more reasonable about things. Entirely, completely reasonable. They are very nice people. Well, shoot. Okay, let's go then and talk to Millie. But before that, I'm gonna grab some combat potions, and maybe a little food. I mean, I don't know how much we need, so I'm just gonna grab this to start. You know, pro tip, you know, the super combat potions, they grant defense as well as attack and strength, and a decent amount more. But super combat potions are like 20k each. These combat potions are like 600 coins each. They're like nothing. So I like to just buy a ton of these combat potions and not even think about me using them because they're so cheap. You can just be sipping them all the time. You don't have to worry about like, oh, waiting till your stats deplete, then take another sip. It's like you just knock these back. And I feel like on average, like you keep decently high combat still. But that's a completely subjective opinion that I just pulled out of my butt. Hiya, do you need something else from me? I did. Shouldn't say I do. I've been trying to secure a business permit from the Duke, but he said that it is a milk-related business venture. I should speak to you instead. Well, the Duke is a good man, directing you to me. I've been running the milk side of our farm now for a while. Were you thinking of being a competitor to us then? Well, I think if you were to try the sample here, you'd see we wouldn't be competing. You want me to drink a vial of mysterious liquid? Well, it's not mysterious, it's milk. No, I think you should drink it. I'll know the quality of it from your reaction. It's just milk after all. Would it convince you to help me with my permit? It definitely wouldn't hurt your chances. Oh boy, so we gotta drink it again and not wince basically. Let's do it. Ooh, that's worse milk than before. That looked like a horrible experience. No, it wasn't pleasant. Well, where did you even get that milk? My business partner, Cassius. I don't know where he gets it from originally, though. Cassius, I don't recognize the name. He's not mentioned anything about its source? Nothing, but he apparently has enough of it enough of the source to start a business. I'm mostly trying to be helpful. The milk's bad. You're not going to recommend us for a permit, are you? How bad it looks, you wouldn't be any competition to us. However, I wonder if I'd be doing a public service by protecting anyone else from it. Is there anything more I could do to convince you? Now that you mention it, I've had an incredibly aggressive bull disrupting my herd lately. I've got him caught in the pen over there. Perhaps you'd be interested in dealing with him. I'd owe you a fairly large favor. A roughly permit-sized favor? Absolutely. Interesting. Okay, so this is where we're gonna defeat the boss. Wow, I'm glad we grabbed our combat potions. We're ready to go. I'm gonna take a swig of it now. Release the bull. Let's do it. The bull enters. The cows scatter. Bull. Oh, it's got 58 health. How funny. How cute. Boom. Ah, so we're taking on this boss, no problem. Oh, he hit me for an 18. So he has a mechanic. I definitely have to get out of the way. You notice a strange tag float to the ground as the bull falls. It reads Brutus. Wow, okay, so I need to dodge that attack next time. Or kill him faster. I didn't really kill him that fast. Well, I guess that was pretty fast. But for 58 health. Wow, okay, we did it. That was the boss. I wonder if it's a harder boss when you fight it normally. You succeeded. I'll let the Duke know that you're all good to start a milk business. I don't think that's going to be necessary anymore. Oh, what happened in that field? That bull was Cassius's other business partner, Brutus. Oh! Oh no. Wait a second. That wasn't milk, was it? No way that's the angle they went for with this. There's no way. I'm sure he won't be feeling particularly friendly once I let him know. That bull was one of your business partners? I wonder if his aggression is why Cassius's herd are producing such bad milks. Wait, scratch everything I just said. Never mind. I'm starting to think Cassius doesn't even have his own herd. Wait, never mind again. You think he's been stealing milk? I'm not sure where else he would have been getting it from. Why don't you go and talk to him about it? He may appreciate knowing the Brutus was bad for business. Dude, what is this mysterious milk? What is it? Oh, I got a clanmate who got the cow slippers. Very cool. Oh, and another one who got the cow slippers too. I wonder what the price of those is right now. All right, let's talk to Cassius. Cassius, I don't think we'll be getting our business permit. Well, why? What's happened? Brutus is dead. Dead? How could this have happened? So the Duke asked me to, and then Gilly said that you? Don't tell me you killed Brutus and ruined our plan. In my defense, I had no idea that was Brutus. You made it sound like he was a business partner. Not to mention, apparently his aggression was ruining Seth's herd's milk. This should be a good thing. Ruining the milk, the unique flavor, was what I was trying to sell. You should leave. I can't even look at you. That's it? That's it? Hold on, let me talk to Cassius again. Cassius makes a point of ignoring you. What a strange quest. You know, we still don't know what the milk was. We still don't know if it was milk. Wow. That is, that was something for sure. I don't know what to say. Wasn't I supposed to be able to get a cowbell from someone? Cow amulet? Maybe that's from the Groats. Let's go talk to Millie again. This must be the start of a quest chain, maybe? But maybe not. RuneScape do be just leaving storylines untied like that. Oh, just the person I wanted to see. I have something for you. This is for helping out with that bull. Our cows are much happier these days. Gilly hands you an amulet with a bell on it. Okay, cool. This is our cowbell amulet. One of our local milk enjoyers gave us some enchanted cowbells. It seemed to be quite versatile. Enjoy. Wow, thank you. I'll make sure to check it out. I also have this for you. Oh, the XP lamp. Cool. Sweet. What should we use it on? Almost all my combat stats are all maxed up. So actually, I'm going to use it on prayer because prayer is expensive. So let's use it on prayer. Boop. Nice little chunk there. Super cool. Wouldn't that be funny if I got a level? Not even close. Okay, let's go check out the boss then. I want to get a few more kills in and just see what that's all about. I wonder if the boss is different now that the quest is over. Release Brutus. Let's do it. Okay, and this time, I'm going to watch for his attack. I'm going to watch for his move. So he snorts. Yeah, okay, so he snorts, and you just have to walk out of the snort territory. All right. Oh, raw T-bone steak. Oh, wait, that's one of the... Oh, wait, maybe that's just what he always drops. Bull bones? Let's see. What is the 40 XP per bull bone? You know what? I wonder... Wait, that seems pretty good. I'm not going to collect those, though. Oh, we can just keep attacking him here. We don't have to leave and reset it each time. Oh, we're crushing Brutus this time. Oh, we didn't even get a chance to throw out a special attack. Are these... What's the price of these? Yeah, no one cares about these T-bone steaks. Let me examine the bull bones, though. Are those going for anything? They might not... Oh, you know what? You can't even pick them up. You just can bury them. Wow, that's really good prayer XP for low-level players. Again, you don't have to sell them. I'm just thinking, especially for Iron Men. Like, you can just come here, grind out, you'll get some great XP, too. Are you kidding me? Dude, the XP rates here are pretty good. I mean, this boss doesn't seem to have too much, you know, too high of a defense level. But also, I'm freaking almost max combat stats, but... Speaking of which, I should be training defense right now. Wow, yeah, we basically can kill him without him ever having to use his special attack. So this is low-key AFK? Low-key an AFK way to just, like, train? Because the spawn timer here is... Well, I guess the spawn timer's slow, making it good for AFK. I wonder if these T-bone steaks heal for a bunch. I bet you they're really good early game food. That'd be my guess. Is this new music, too? Kind of fitting for a low-level cow boss, you know? Oh, gonna get hit. Oh, he has a charge ability too. So he had a charge and then he had a slam ability. Okay, interesting. I guess people are just, I mean, I thought there were going to be a bunch of people outside in the cow pens, but clearly everyone is just simply in this boss room right now grinding out this boss. So everyone's in their own little instance. I can't imagine what the high level guys are doing as far as like how quickly they're getting these kills with like the max level armor, like with the scythes and with the infernal capes and stuff. I mean, I'm not even wearing my fire cape because I thought I was gonna need to like use prayer or something, but I mean, shoot, this is real easy. Hey, well, you know, I think we're gonna call it there. You know, I wanted to just simply go into this experience raw and see what that was all about as far as just going through the quest, checking out the boss. Overall, a very, very positive experience, I think, added to the early game of RuneScape. RuneScape can be so overwhelming for folks initially. And, you know, the problem is with something like old school is if someone gets into the game, they're going to be told to download the quest help plugin, go through this quest order. So when new content like this gets injected, sometimes it can get overlooked as like what to do first, what to do early on. And I hope that those quest guides, everything, I hope it guides people to do this early on, because it can be a super engaging and fun first boss. I think this is a better taste into the bossing world than Scurious, personally. And obviously for someone who's like very high level combat stats like me, like this isn't supposed to be challenging or super engaging. This was meant for new players. And so I hope that the community at large, which, let's face it, are probably mostly mid to high level players, I would guess. Let's hope they can kind of take that with an open mind and understand this is not for people with an infernal cape. Ooh! Oh, we got a new combat task from just killing him a bunch. Cool. That this was truly an experience meant for new players, and I think it's a positive one. Plus, we all like collectibles, so even for the high-end people like, you know, the high-leveled folks, we have some things to grind out in a fairly AFK boss method. I mean, what kind of bosses can you really AFK? Hardly any. So I think overall a cool experience. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't worry. Back to the daily RS3 grind videos. You think I'm gonna leave you hanging? You think I'm not gonna upload one of those today too? Come on now. I got you. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, more RuneScape content all across the channel. Daily uploads. We're grinding it out here 2026. 2026 is the year of RuneScape. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.